All right, I got a good one for you guys today. We're going to talk about Charlie Munger's top 5 tips for day trading. Yes, you heard it right. Charlie Munger, the man himself, may he rest in peace. The guy was full of all kinds of amazing wisdom, and today we're going to apply that wisdom to day trading. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss these top 5 pro trading tips from Charlie Munger, the man himself. All right, lesson number 1 from Charlie Munger as it relates to day trading: invert, invert. What does that mean? Well, Charlie meant that in order to understand what you should do, take a very close look at what not to do. Look at all the ways that you can sabotage your day trading, and that is exactly what you don't want to do. You want to do the opposite. It's Charlie's famous rule of inversion. So remember to invert, invert. And a direct quote here from Charlie. He said it's remarkable the amount of success that he and Warren Buffett had just by trying to not be stupid, just by trying to avoid the most common mistakes that everybody else was making was one of the keys to their success. And that is a testament to his rule of inversion. So apply it to your own day trading. How can you apply the rule of inversion to your day trading? Well, if most people aren't successful at day trading, which the statistics show 95% plus fail, look at what they're doing and do the opposite. So what are some of the things that the 95% are doing that you want to invert, per Charlie Munger, and not do? Well, scalping for one, right? Because scalping is a good, quick way to the poorhouse, because it's going to cause you to have FOMO. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to blow up your account. You're not going to be able to follow your trading plan. So scalping is a good way to get to the poorhouse with trading. So invert that. What's the opposite of scalping? Well, you want to be patient. You want to be disciplined. You want to come into each day prepared and ready to go execute your trading plan. Focus on the process. If you invert what most people are doing, which is coming into each day, treating it as an exciting place to trade, and it's like a casino environment, and they just want to get in and get out and make as much money as quickly as possible, that's a great way to fail as a day trader. So invert that. Be patient, come into the day with your plan, and you're going to have a much higher chance for success. All right, the second tip from Charlie Munger as it applies to day trading is that you've got to know what you're doing, right? He says that risk, the majority of risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Now, let's be honest. How many of us started day trading when we really didn't have a clue what we were doing? I know I did. I'm sure you did too. In fact, some of you right there, right now, are probably still day trading and you don't really know what you're doing, right? So how are you going to mitigate the risk if you don't actually know what you're doing? This is so important. You've got to get back to the basics, the preparation stage of trading. If you're going to be a successful trader, you got to learn as much as you can about it first before you just look at somebody on YouTube doing it, or pretending to do it in most cases, and making it look easy because they're pretending. And then you think, I can do this. You go on a demo account, you make a few fake dollars, you think, this is no problem. You deposit money into a brokerage account, you get started, and you immediately blow up. Why is that? It's because you didn't understand fully what you were doing before you actually started doing it. And this is really important. It's tip number 2 from Charlie Munger. In fact, he says, don't let the thrill of quick gains overshadow the fundamentals of learning. So important. You've got to prepare. You got to understand this game before you jump into the deep end of the pool. All right, let's go on to number 3 here. Charlie Munger's third tip for day traders is take a simple idea, right? Start with a very simple idea and take it seriously. Nobody does this. Everybody wants to take a super complicated idea, make it even more complicated, and then half-ass it and think that they're going to be successful with it. That's not going to happen. So let's follow Charlie's advice. Why not? The guy was a business genius. So number 3, take something simple, right? And take it very seriously. How can you apply this to day trading? Well, with day trading, what you could do, you want to take something simple. Well, ask yourself, what kind of a day trader do you want to be? And you can apply this to any type of trading: swing trading, long-term trading, I'm a day trader, so I put this in the context of day trading, and I hope it helps you. So how do you take something simple and take it very seriously? Well, you want to be a trend trader? Do you want to be a congestion, a range-bound trader? Do you want to be another type of trader? Hopefully not a scalper. If you want to be a scalper, go watch my videos on why not to be a scalper. Any type of trading that you think you want to do, hopefully you've arrived at that type of trading after a lot of thought, research, testing things. Take the simplest idea you can from that trading concept. Take that one idea very seriously. Get really good at that one idea, and that will serve as a very solid foundation for your progress and your success moving forward. So one of these ideas could be you only want to buy pullbacks in a strong daily trend. Well, then you've got to be disciplined. You've got to find the markets that are trending for that day. And then you've got to have the patience and the disciplines to sit back and wait for that pullback in the trend to come for you. Then you've got to have the patience and the discipline to execute the trade, put your stop in, and let it go to your target. So these are really, really simple things when you think about it, but they require a lot of practice and dedication, which means you've got to take them incredibly seriously. So I think that's a great piece of advice from Charlie Munger. Let's go ahead and jump on to number 4, the 4th day trading tip from Charlie Munger. Oh, this is a big one. Number 4 is that inaction sometimes is the most important type of action. Wow. I mean, I can't believe how applicable that is to day trading. Thank you, Charlie. Inaction, that is sometimes your most important form of action. When it comes to day trading or any kind of trading, but especially day trading, inaction is so important. What does this mean? It means doing nothing is often the right course of action, right? Everybody fails. Most people fail because they're sitting in front of their computer and they feel they've got to trade. They've got to do something. If they're not in a trade, if they're not managing a trade, then they're wasting their time. No, no, no. Nothing could be further from the truth. Inaction is what we as successful professional day traders are most comfortable with because we're patient. We wait for those setups to come to us and then we act. So that's a brilliant piece of advice from Charlie Munger. All right, let's get on to the 5th and final piece of day trading advice from Charlie Munger. You have to know the edge of your competency, right? So what Charlie means by this is that if you're playing in areas where other people have more knowledge than you do and you don't really understand exactly what it is you're doing, you're going to lose that game. You don't want to play in that sandbox, right? So you've got to really understand what types of trading strategies, what methodology, what markets. Are you a trend trader? Are you a congestion trader? Do you want to hold trades for 5 minutes, or do you want to hold trades for 30 minutes, or maybe even the whole day or the whole week? You've got to understand your competency, and then you've got to make sure you're the very best at that particular style of trading, and then just hammer away at that and get better day after day, week after week. I promise you, if you take these 5 professional day trading tips from Charlie Munger, it is going to help your trading like you never thought possible. I wish I had had these tips or thought about them when I was on my journey as a struggling trader many years ago. It takes a long time to get good, to get consistently profitable. And videos like this, even though the advice may seem simple, if you take it seriously and you really apply what's being said, you have a chance to cut years off of your learning curve and become a consistently profitable, successful trader, whether it's day trader, swing trader, whatever the case may be. You can do it if you start to take these critical, relatively simple, but hard to enact pieces of advice to heart. It's so important. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for staying with me to the end. And remember to like and share the video so that other people can benefit. Please do subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be doing lots more videos in the future talking about critical aspects necessary to become a successful day trader. And I'm also going to show you every single day how I apply these principles in my own trading with my pre-market prep, the markets I select every day, why I select those markets, and then my live day trading videos where I show you live in real time how I'm trading, the decisions I'm making, why I'm making those decisions. So it's a really good opportunity for you to learn, and you can learn about all the mistakes that I made, and I'm trying to help you not make those mistakes and then try and show you how all of this looks in real time when it's applied as a professional day trader every single day. All right, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.